Hey, everybody. Rock, Dorinda, Victor, Glad Jolly here. Let me get you a link. Sure didn't think I'd be doing this late, but here we are. Shane did it. It's his fault, right? Well, Rock, you got to go back out and put a like, and then you can see the title. Victor, been missing you. Where you been? I know. Right. Send everybody over here. There's Dorinda.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. Yeah, you gotta like it. You gotta like it when you're on somebody else's channel and they say that you're probably going live tonight.
Right. It's only 11 o'clock. Come on, just do it.
No, it's 11:45.
Okay, your time.
Yeah.
Very busy,
Yeah.
long
No, I
hours.
giggled.
Sorry, Victor.
I giggled, and then I clicked over to YouTube and I saw it, and I'm like, yes!
Here's
Hello,
Monty.
Full Monty.
Hello. How are all you lovely people doing?
Not too
Good.
bad. You're hiding behind your mic again tonight.
No, it's so everybody can hear me.
Oh,
Here,
okay. That's good. I like to see your face, you know.
I don't.
But he's in an uncomfortable seating thing, so whatever makes you uncomfortable.
What you talk about, Willis?
You want me to show you?
Why's
Right.
everybody always got to pick on
I don't
me?
want to hurt anybody, ruin your eyes or anything, but see, it's same deal, but a little different.
Hi, Bonnie. It looks nice. Your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Okay, y'all can take this cold and sleet and snow flurries right on back up there.
I'll trade you my cold for your cold.
We are getting down to 15 tonight. We don't do that.
Hang on. Bonnie, last night when I checked, it was 10 degrees with a feel like of -2.
Yeah, well, the sleet really helps it to feel a whole lot colder too.
Right now, it's 12 degrees with a feel like of 3. And I'm just
Yeah.
2 states above you.
So our roads are all iced over probably, and it's
that
going to
means
be a slush mush tomorrow.
That means Texans
Well,
can't drive because they're scared of this stuff.
we're at 0, going down to -6 tonight. Fahrenheit.
Sorry. We're all suffering.
Brr. Talking about
together.
a witch's you know what and a brass you know who.
Yeah, but when it's -20, that's when it's really, really cold. Between -20 and -40. Okay?
Well, yeah.
That's when it's really, really cold. And we get weather like that.
Do you have the special things for your vehicles to keep them because my cousin in Alaska, they have to do something special to their vehicles, like plug something up to it to keep it from
Well, we can plug it in.
freezing up, I guess, or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we can plug it in. But most of us don't have those little spiky things in our tires. I don't anyway. I don't even have heat in my truck. So there you go.
You don't have
Yes,
studs
Rock,
in
I'm
your
crying
tires.
about how cold it
No.
is. I told you, Texans are wimps. I will admit it.
15 degrees
I'm
in
aware.
Texas is pretty cold. It is. When you're used to still being in the wintertime temps of 60 and stuff, being the usual
Right.
temps. Yeah.
Yesterday it was it yesterday? 80 degrees.
Hey Chuck.
Down to 25 last night.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, Jody.
It was a cold
Stop.
western northwestern cold wind that was hitting us last night.
Yep. Hello, Shane.
How you
Thank
doing?
Hello,
for following
Shane.
Steve Mill.
I'm glad to see
I'm
you
doing
covered up.
good.
You got some britches on or something.
Surprised
I
Shane didn't
saw
come in
that.
here and go, "Hello, darling."
Hello,
Been a
dog.
long time since you laid me. Wait, that's not how that one
You know,
goes. Wait, I better go look at that one.
probably a good thing we're states apart.
Well, I redid that picture last night. Did I show it?
Right.
Did I show it to you last night? I don't remember.
Yes. Okay, now let me do full screen. Yep, it looks a little different.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
My doves
Heck
turn
yeah.
into angels because I don't know how to make birds. But anyway, I like the angels better. But I'm giving it to my neighbor tomorrow
Yeah,
at her mom's
that's
funeral.
stuck. Are your lights on, Dorinda?
Oh shit, no.
I don't know if John John's coming or not. But
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure
he
he is.
probably
I'm
will.
sure he'd have reminded her.
Hello, Truth Matters. Now
Hey,
I'm
Shep.
drawing a blank. Shep. Okay. I was right. I was starting to say Shep, and I changed my mind because I wasn't sure anymore. Hi,
Poor
Lisa.
Tracy.
yeah, for some reason the temperature has gone up. It was supposed to get to 15 tonight.
I haven't even checked the whole United States map. Maybe
It
I
was
should.
the upper 20s all day, and now it's my computer says it's 32. I don't know if it's right or not.
Okay, hang on. Before I get to looking at that map, Shane. So last night I was late up. I was up on the chat real late, and this one feller come up on there and he said that Lincoln put us in trouble when he signed the act of 1871. And I'm like, wait a minute.
He's a few days off.
Like, big red flag. I was like, so I typed in there. I was like, Lincoln got assassinated in 1865, dude.
1871 was signed by Ulysses S. Grant, and that's supposedly where the U.S. Come from for the United States of America. They changed it from Ulysses S. Grant, supposedly. But yeah, he was a few days off.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not real sharp on history, but I do know this much.
Well, and Lincoln did have something to do with kind of that, because it was the banks that Lincoln got rid of the first one of a central bank.
Yeah.
And this was the start of the second one. So, yeah, there was some truth in, but it had nothing to do with Lincoln signing it.
Well, I know he started up the greenbacks. I think that's what they was called then or something. And then they started okay, the Pinkerton men was established right around that time, either right when he got assassinated, or right before, because they was counterfeiters that was making a whole bunch of fake money.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he said that Lincoln was the first bar attorney there ever was, and I'm like, no, he owned a bar. He did
I
become
think
part of the
Lincoln
bar
may have
association
been
later.
the first one in the United States. He may have been, because I've heard that somewhere else before. I haven't never got to find anything on it, but he may have been.
Right.
He may have been the first bar associate here in the United States.
I did
by
look
the
that
old
up, and
original Constitution.
yeah,
Hello, John.
I did look that up, and he became part of the bar association later. Still before he was president. And then another interesting fact is he's about the first president that ever owned a bar that owned a actual bar.
You see Tracy's comment?
I don't think, when Lincoln was dealing with that bar association and stuff like that, see, that's when the Constitution, which it still says, is there would be no lawyer in a government office, because they didn't want banks or lawyers in a federal government. They wanted it for the people, by the people, so they want all establishments out of the way. Now, you couldn't tell that by today's society, because they've kind of just overlooked that and overrun it.
Right. He was a retired attorney or lawyer, however you want to call it, by the time he was president.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that still didn't matter, because back then, once you took the bar exam, you took the oath to the bar, it was a lifetime bar.
Right.
That all changed in the early 1900s.
Where do y'all find all this?
They keep that shit hidden in a place that not everybody can find. It's called books. I'm just teasing. Yeah, a lot of it's in books, but who's to say that's true, correct reporting?
Right.
Unless you get handwritten letters from the originals, you're not ever going to know the truth. And the people that own all these handwritten originals, they don't just give you digital copies free willy, because then everybody would know that they have got us bent over, shackled to our own ankles, and been giving it to us ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You were really dropping some bombs over there at Ken's, Shane.
No, I wasn't. I was just typing some shit.
Just some shit.
I just making shit up as I go. I'm good at that.
Right.
You know, I'm old Captain Gasbag, so I might as well just make shit up as I go, right?
Who called you that?
Do what?
Who tagged you with that?
It was over on the...
Oh, it was somebody on Facebook.
No, it was on YouTube.
Oh.
It was on the station that loves to talk about Liberty Warrior all the time. And they had a calling guest that likes to come here quite a bit, too.
I have to have a talk with you.
Oh, I can guess it is.
You went over there and watched me make fun of him. Right to him. I didn't make fun of him. Let me rephrase that. You and Gigi went over there and tried to get me laughing and giggling the whole time that I was having a conversation with this gentleman.
Yes.
Tracy, what's your name, Shane? I would go with Shane. It would just be a guess. I mean,
What the?
I'm confused by the question. I do apologize.
Well,
I wasn't trying to be.
you called yourself something earlier, and I think that's what she was referring to.
Oh, it was. I go by Captain Finger, but they call me Captain Gasbag.
I know that same feeling, Shane.
No,
Not gas pipe. That's the other end. That was yesterday.
Weather Channel, I am not upgrading to premium just so you can show me the different temperature zones. You can
Yeah,
go
it's
take
like
a
it's
flying
friggin' cold either way you look at it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna pay you $10 a week to tell me it's 1 degree different than what this says for free.
right?
Go sit on a snake.
Would that be a spreading viper?
Oh, Chuck.
Yeah, Rock, yesterday would not be a good day to pull my finger. I damn near had to leave the house myself.
Are you ready for this? Really? Hey, John.
You can have that day. Matter of fact, you can keep it.
How's everybody?
Not too bad. How are you
I was
tonight,
all
John?
right. I was all right.
That's
feeling
pretty
good.
gassy. I don't know.
Feeling a bit gassy, but I'm all right.
You feeling a lot better now?
Oh, wait,
Don't do it. Don't do it in tights. It'll look like you're sitting there blowing bubbles.
oh, wait, I got a fart. Shame.
And then it turns brown.
Yeah, Ken had a pretty good show, man. I enjoyed it. I
There's
enjoyed
a lot of
watching.
good information. Yeah.
I enjoyed watching the what's his name get his mind blown.
Cam.
Cam. And then his
Yeah.
some of his guys from his channel were there. They were like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That young fella, he got one of them there edumacations.
mhm. Yeah, I like Cam. It's a good dude.
I think he was the one. Maybe he was the one doing the live when he had the. I can't remember. I know I've watched his show and I've seen his girls, and they look like a good family.
Yeah.
You
No,
blew bubbles
Chuck.
as a kid. He is back in town.
No, I never did as a kid. What was that old joke? I got so drunk one night I went home and blew Chunks. They said, "Oh, sorry, so you got sick?" No, Chunks is my dog.
That's old.
My
It's
kids,
still funny.
my kids swear I threw up on my dog drunk one night, and I said, "No, I did not."
You threw up on the floor and the dog laid in it.
No, I pulled up in the driveway and opened the door, and the dog jumped up there. Well, stupid dog.
Bonnie, you freezing down there?
Yes.
Lisa wants to know,
You know
John, what color are your tights?
Purple.
Oh, they're purple.
Mhm.
Oh,
Don't let D-Dog see them. He might eat your crayon.
On special occasion, I wear gold tights.
T-Dog gonna be here any minute. You watch.
And they're so tight, I can see my. They're so tight, you can see my pulse in them.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he's probably already here. He's probably back there sniping, waiting for something intelligent to be said. And apparently, none of us has said it.
He might be lubing up his toe.
You guys ain't yet, so just calm down.
Whopping 12 here. That's okay.
We're in the minuses. It might be
Oh,
only
they're
minus
talking
6,
about
but it's still a minus.
That's not good. We hadn't hit
I
freezing
thought she-
yet.
I thought she meant 12 people here. And I was like, that's okay. Except I'm seeing 17.
That's what I'm saying.
Is Craig lurking again? Did you see him admit it?
He's lurking.
Oh yeah,
He's lurking right now.
I knew
I
it.
lurked his for a while
We
today.
know you're lurking, Craig. We know. The gig is up.
Craig,
Just
We know.
Craig, we know.
we know.
Did you?
I lurked
did
his
y'all watch
earlier,
my?
and then finally jumped in there. I couldn't handle it
Yes,
no more.
Monty.
Fake
I watched your show.
Oh my goodness, he was humping air.
I
It was
know.
like
What?
Diamond left a comment on my video, and she goes, "I was feeling a little bit better till I seen Craig humping the air,"
Yeah.
and she goes, "Then I had to vomit."
Oh my gosh.
We don't all act that way from Louisiana. I'm just saying.
I hope not. I'm just.
We don't.
It's not a normal thing.
It's not.
It's not that they don't act that way.
Goodness.
It's just they don't act that way in public.
Right. National TV.
Yeah, I think
Well,
his
Tracy-
Red.
got broke.
Tracy, I'm talking about D-Dog's stripper pole. I don't know about any other poles with D-Dog.
I'm just.
You have to ask Shane.
You don't have to ask me. I don't know.
Well, I don't-
What about this full Monty and a banana? Never mind. Don't even tell me.
What? I didn't.
Just said- Tracy's
Oh,
saying the
no.
full Monty and a banana.
No, Craig got up. Oh my goodness. Craig got up, went to the kitchen, come back with a little bit of a peeled banana and had it down here. But anyway, you'll just have to watch the show. And then he proceeded to eating it. So
Yeah.
it wasn't
Money.
me.
Monty, stand up and show us what he did.
No, I won't. No, I got a little bit more common sense or dignity, however you want to call it. I don't know, but no.
Stick with the dignity part.
Yeah, that works.
There you go.
Hey, Shane.
Yes, sir.
I
He's still
see
full
that
of gas.
behind the full Monty.
Are you giving me one of them Kansas waves?
I think so.
Are we bird watching?
Yes, yeah.
We're bird watchers now.
Better call Monkey Works. That's a low incoming bird.
When I was test driving the truck I've got now, we drove it out about 2 miles outside town. There's an overpass, and as I got off the overpass to go under it and come back, there was a highway patrol under there, and I said, "Look, he's bird watching because there's all kinds of birds flying around." My older brother looks at me and goes, "Let's give him a couple more to look at." So I pulled right over to him the wrong way on the side of the road. I said, "Well, I told my brother you was bird watching, and he wanted to give you a couple more to look at." I thought he was going to fall down right there in the ditch because he started giggling so hard. He goes, "It's not every day I get somebody pull over to honestly admit they're going to give me the bird." He said, "But I do get them a lot." Well, we just figured you as a bird watching, we'll give you a few more to look at. I guess you had to be there because it was hilarious.
What?
Monty, did you see what Jody said?
So,
He calls it Norman. Who calls it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Craig
Is
calls
that
his
a guy thing?
his hernia.
No,
No, Craig calls his hernia Norman.
his hernia?
Yeah, he's like, I gotta poke hurt Norman back in.
Oh my God.
You know, we all would hate to be Craig's doctor. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monty, you do know I live pretty close to him, so I have to
I
watch
just feel
it, you know.
I feel bad for his wife.
So,
I know.
hey, speaking of, on Saturday, Diamond Lil is interviewing the Mrs. Hunter and Mrs. Riddle, the two wives behind the Mad Men.
Oh my goodness.
She's got her work cut out.
The truth will come out,
We hope.
and hopefully pictures and video.
Careful what you wish for.
It's true.
And
I could only imagine his doctor when Craig walks in there, and Craig's doctor's like, "Oh, this guy again."
Oh, he done saw the folder.
No,
and
Craig,
then just looked at the nurse.
No,
like,
Craig, you can't have a popsicle.
He should carry in flowers or something, chocolates.
No, that's an invite.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's like dinner and a movie all in one. No.
I don't know.
Craig, I know you're lurking.
He can't get the
I'd
tears
rather
out of his
not.
eyes long enough to jump up here.
He won't jump up here. He's too afraid of me. Something.
he doesn't think you're real, Bonnie. You never turn your camera.
I am a figment of your imagination.
Exactly.
Boy, I slept good last night after the show.
Hey, Bella.
Hey, Bella. Bella's here.
Hi, Bella.
Hello, Bella.
Diamond Lil has a channel.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I put her link in Ken's chat a while ago. Well, her
I
show
did
chat,
not.
but or
I probably wasn't there yet. I
Bonnie's
just
a
caught
late
the.
bloomer.
Well, I was waiting to see if Gigi was going on, and
Yeah, what happened with that?
Can come on.
Hands.
No, I mean, she still could have come on. What happened?
Well,
she
was sick.
said
She
was sick.
was. The thing
Yeah,
said
yeah.
under the weather or something stupid like that. But it said it started at 10:15. I got there at 10:20. I'm still fucking waiting. I'm waiting. I'm messaging on there, whatever. So I message her. I says, "What the hell time are you coming on?" She goes, "It says I'm sick." I says, "But it's coming on at 10:05." That's when I posted it. Okay, but then
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady and I were chatting when we got to Bonnie's, and he thought the same thing. He was lurking in the background too, waiting.
At Bonnie's?
No, at Gigi's.
Okay. You just said Bonnie's.
Then I messaged Gigi, and she said she wasn't going on. So I posted that she wasn't going on, and then out Kent's.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Tracy Ken is over. We were over there, and he was
Here he
shutting
is.
down. So here we are.
Here we be.
Here we
Good
be.
night, Rocksteady.
Oh, get that booger.
We got a
This
new
may
one in the
get in.
chat. Must be from Venezuela or something. Can't read it.
Lisa will get him.
Okay.
You was right.
I trained her well.
No, that's not Venezuela.
I know it.
That-
Almost like
That's
Pakistan or something.
that's Ukraine or Russia.
An extra blanket tonight, huh? Rock, you're gonna have to get you one of them there female types to snuggle up to.
My wife doesn't have school tomorrow. They canceled it because we're supposed to get some ice or something maybe coming in.
Yes. See, that's what I said. We're all closed down.
So they just went ahead and just in case. I mean, we might not, but
That's pretty bad. Y'all get out for a snow day and y'all go swimming in the bayou. That's screwed up.
Yeah, bayou's always warm. It's always warm.
Yeah.
The gators keep the water warm.
So, so how cold? So how cold does it have to
Good
be
night,
down in the
Chucksy.
bayou? How cold does it have to be in the bayou for the gators to actually for their teeth to chatter?
Well,
Night, Chuck.
They haven't found that degree yet. Did you know a gator or a croc, either one, can live in freezing temperatures for up to 6 months and not die as long as their nostrils don't freeze?
yeah, they hibernate.
Yep.
I seen
It's
that
okay.
shit last. I seen that shit last year when Texas got February when even Texas got that cold freeze and it went into some of the Mexico. So Oklahoma and the Texas border, right there, Lake Texoma and stuff, and there's a creek right there branched off of there. It showed snakes and gators with their snouts up there at the top, frozen ice, still breathing, still alive. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Monty,
Hey, Slow.
Monty, I fished a bass tournament one time down here, and it was 28 degrees that morning. And at about 9 o'clock, the sun got up. It was a bluebird day, sunshine. It was just freezing cold. We saw 3 gators that day on logs. And as we fished around close to them, they all slid the water and swam off. The water was 49 or 50 degrees.
Yeah.
They were just
It
in it. So
it
it's
takes a
got to
few
get a
days
lot
for the
colder
water.
than that.
Well, it takes a few days for the water temp to actually get down to where the ambient the temperature is.
hi, Slow Country.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey, Slow
Good.
Country.
How are you?
I caught a little piece of your show today, Slow.
Yep.
What's
That
that?
I did. I caught a little piece of your show today.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
I watched your replay. I missed you live.
I caught him live, and then my phone wouldn't quit ringing, so I had to bail off there because I was fixing to try to jump on panel and end up being on the damn phone half the day.
I'm doing another show tomorrow, so about the same time.
Well, let's see. Tomorrow is he'll do devotionals. We'll do the news. We'll do a podcast. Yeah, I'll be free for about an hour from 3 to 4. It looks like.
So
What time do you go on?
I go on about
Looking.
1:30 Eastern.
I may be able to catch a little piece of it after
Okay.
our
News.
And
Y'all
we're
doing a
supposed to do the
5
3-on-3 it's at 2:00, so Central my time.
Podbean.
Well, why the hell isn't that
Wow.
3-on-3 at 3?
Eastern time. 3 at 3. It's 3:00 Eastern. I don't know why we don't. We should just go by Central time. It'd be so much easier because everybody pretty much goes by Central.
That's what I keep
No,
telling them,
Eastern.
Shane.
Every channel I know goes by Central time except your Fox News, your CNN, and stuff like that because they're all on the East Coast.
It's easy
Everybody
to
else
figure
goes
out.
by Central, even if they're over in Pacific or Mountain.
It's easier to figure out.
Yeah.
I
I
think
guess
we
they
should
think that us people in the
all-
Central are just dumb or something.
I think we should all switch to Zulu time.
To what time?
Zulu time. It's the same time no matter where you're at in the world.
Yep. I'll switch to Tulsa time.
There it is.
I'm stepping
That's
out. You guys have a great night. I love you.
Good night, Dorinda.
Take
Lady Dorinda, love you.
Have a good evening.
Waiting on Tulsa time.
Just remember what Tulsa spells backwards. Everybody's writing it down.
I'm not. I already know.
Did you see that? You're such a brat. So last night Was it last night? No.
Well, see, Wade Hayes sang a song about Tulsa and a song called Last Night.
There it is. I was going to show y'all a picture the other night. With these two beauties. And I found it in my email. And I'm like,
It ain't the one I sent you, was it? That probably wouldn't be a good one to show on camera.
Oh, show that.
Oh my goodness.
Be sure and show that one.
No.
that's why I always look at things whenever Shane says, I just sent you something.
Hey, Pinky.
Are you calling Shane Pinky?
No, Pinky's in the chat.
So,
Pinky, is,
Oh.
Pinky comes from Cam's channel.
Oh, okay.
I think. Is that right, Pinky?
oh, that's a beautiful horse.
Now that's a dead
Isn't
tree.
it beautiful? It's a
Look, the
Friesian.
hooves.
Yeah, but
It's
he's only
what?
15. He's only 15 hands tall, so he ain't a Clyde. He's the one that's under the Clyde. What is it? And they'll get up to about 17 hands.
A Morgan?
Well, there's
Isn't he a
Belgians.
Friesian?
Do
There's
what, Bunny?
Belgians.
Friesian.
a Belgian?
Friesian.
Frisian, yes.
There's
And that's
Belgians,
Laura.
Morgans, Clydesdales.
It's a pretty horse. Wish we could see a side picture.
Yeah.
A side. Yeah, we didn't take any side pictures.
That's a pretty horse, though.
Is that
Yeah.
Laura?
He's a beauty. Yes. That's when she was expecting my
I was
granddaughter.
going to say that's a few days ago, like 3 years or so.
There he is.
And that horse is only 15 hands.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He's not very big.
Okay, I got a question. So, if I remember right, because my mom used to
I
be
think
around
he's
horses
got
and stuff.
16
When you
or
measure
17.
15 hands, you go down from the hoof up to their shoulder, the top of their shoulder, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Clydesdale starts, a full-blown Clydesdale starts, the small ones they'll go from 19 to 21 hands. Morgans will go 17 to 19. Then you got that breed, which is usually 15 to 17. Sometimes will get to 18 hands. And the only reason I could tell it wasn't very big, and that was probably a 3-year-old, if I was guessing, by the hair on the hooves. That one wasn't very big.
There is
'Cause
this
how-
couple.
How tall is your daughter?
Laura is 5'3".
5'3". Yeah. That is not very big. Because she was as tall as his back.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
he was probably 3 years old. He was probably almost full grown. I bet he was 15, maybe 16 hands at best. 15 is what I'd guess.
One at a time, raise your hand.
What do you got, D-Dog?
Virgin.
Mm. I'm all out.
Been a
Don't do it,
while.
man. Man, I got no snacks. This is a crisis. This is a crisis.
So, by
Rehab.
popular request in my show earlier, I started another show just for cooking.
Oh, nice.
Did you?
Another channel, I should say.
Is it under
Yeah.
Slow Country also?
Yeah, it's under Slow Country Cooking. I'll
Are you gonna have some of that country sausage and bacon on there?
yeah, I'm gonna actually show how to make the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take me days.
Hang on,
to make.
honey.
I'm gonna do it.
Shane, stick that back up there. The bag. You're just not
Damn
going
it,
to
you
do
run all my fun.
Turn your camera on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Old trapper.
Sasquatch is going to come and visit him.
Old gas bag.
Have a hard time eating sweets. My teeth ain't in the best of shape, and it sure hurts me, So
yeah.
Yeah, me too, but it's worth it.
Just gnaw on it, Shane. Just gnaw on it.
No, you get something soft. Like,
Bella, no. I like the shorter women, so at 5'2", that's pretty good height right there, girl.
right.
What is that? A box of Ajax? Oh, okay. Whipped cream. I told you I'd be later, honey. Damn it, put that away.
It's frosting.
We can name it Frosted Snowman. It don't matter. Whatever you want to name it.
Oh, goodness.
I just dropped the new channel in the chat there. So
Thank
for
you.
everybody.
I need to make a backup channel. That
Oh,
reminds
I
me.
looked in the private. It says, "Hey, D-Dog," and I'm thinking, I don't think D-Dog's gonna launch your new channel. I see it now. It's over in the community chat.
I just dropped it in the private chat too.
Okay. I'll go back and look again. There it is.
Dang.
All right.
Dang you, D-Dog.
Kind
What'd
you
he
go
do?
get.
Blueberry.
Purple.
Okay.
Yep.
Cinnamon.
The way you grabbed a bite of that, you act like it was tough. Is that like 20 years old or something? Pretty old, huh?
It must have come out of an MRE.
There you go.
I'll show my Pop Tart if you show yours.
All right, you go first.
Okay, Bonnie, go. Make sure you show it icing side up.
I already showed the icing.
That's what I told my brother's wife. We was at a family reunion out the lake. Said, I want to see this new tattoo you got. She goes, what? And I said, the new tattoo you got. My mom says, what are you talking about? She got a tattoo. I said, yeah, she got a tattoo. It's right across her chest from what I hear. Mom says, really? I want to see it too. And she goes, I don't have a tattoo. What tattoo you talking about? I said, the one that says if right, this side up. Oh my God. My mom turned 15 shades of red. She did too. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. My brother's wife went and grabbed a beer and started drinking. My brother looked at me and says, man, I just knew you was dead when you said that. He said, but it sure was funny.
Oh, you're so mean.
At times.
I didn't know they made Pop-Tarts with no icing.
Yeah, they
do.
do, but I don't look at those. They don't taste as good.
Nope.
I guess they'd be okay if you put peanut butter on them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay.
there you go.
They just don't have that's kind of like a strudel. It's almost the same thing, but it's like a little different bread. But other than that, I still don't like them.
Just put bacon on it. That makes everything taste good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, if you like bacon.
Like bacon, but not on sweets.
Have you ever
What's
had
the big
candied
thing?
bacon?
What's
Like
that?
what?
You ever had what?
Candied bacon.
Yes.
Yes. I
That
do
bourbon
like
bacon too.
it. Just munched on some Amish sugar cookies.
You're not getting this.
Bear, squirrel.
What's a med?
Bear, get the squirrel.
He's sitting there just like,
What's a med burger?
Oh, where's the one for John John? Those things are good.
He said he had no snacks.
That little puppy
Sweet.
is might rip it out of his mouth.
That's what I should cook tomorrow. Big old pot of something.
Half and half, hamburger and venison. Make some chili.
There you go.
We just had chili, so they're probably ready for something different.
Make a meatloaf, half and half, hamburger, venison.
Well,
if I can get to the seafood market in the morning, I'm going to make my seafood gumbo.
And here you go, being an oddball, throwing in some seafood. Like, where's the one stuck in the middle of the United States supposed to get some seafood at around here? Huh?
Not my problem.
right.
Not my problem.
Not my
You can get
problem.
it around here. It's just not real fresh.
Yeah, it's not real fresh at all. Might be a couple months. Who knows?
It's just a short drive, Monty. Come on. Just a short drive.
Oh, Bella.
Now, Monty, you're
Aren't
close
you
enough to
stupid?
Kansas City. You should be able. There's a place up there that gets it shipped in fresh every week, and they keep
Oh
it
yeah,
freezer packed.
yeah. The Vietnamese store, they get little
Yes.
baby octopuses and stuff. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good.
Yummy.
Calamari.
I'll only eat it if it's moving.
Oh, hey, I want
Oh,
mine crisp.
I've
I
seen
wanna
it where
see
it
it
turns
moving
itself
before I
inside
eat.
out.
I
Yeah,
don't trust it.
it was so good.
So if you don't eat it fresh, you can get sick off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just a little sick. It can kill you.
And it'll kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calamari is actually squid.
Well, right.
Octopus
family.
is real good. Yeah, kind of. It was weird when I was living in with Mexicans. I mean, we had like 6 or 8 of us in a trailer, and so Grandpa, he's like, "Watch this," and he put it in there and everything. And after a while, after it was boiling and stuff, it turned itself inside out. I'm like, "What the?" And it was so good. Afterwards, he cut it up. He goes, "Try it." That man can cook.
I've seen people make weenies look like calamari.
I'm staying away from that place, wherever it is.
Yeah, who was it? Lorena Bobbitt?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The first time I went to, I think
was
it's
her
Fisherman's
sister.
Wharf. I went to Fisherman's Wharf number 9 in San Francisco in '97, and they had a fancy word for even just a ground steak, right? And they fancy word. I'm like, "What's that?" And someone's like, "It's a hamburger patty." I was like, "Okay, thank you." So someone ordered some calamari. So I tried a piece of it. It was like a pig's ear. It was fried, battered, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
Wasn't cooked right.
I'd rather have fresh pork rinds.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, pork rinds are good.
Oh,
Have
especially
you
when
ever
they're
had them
fresh.
fresh?
Oh, they're so delicious.
They got 2 kinds. They call it. It's not chorizo. It's called churrons. And they cook.
Yep.
You can either get the crispy or the soft. And I will tell you, I tried to eat the soft once. And every time I bit into it, I could just picture the pig skin. So I went with the crispy ones the second time in a burrito. It's a lot better because they ain't crispy like break your teeth crispy. They're just got a crunch to them. Yeah, it's
Right.
like chewing a fatty piece of pork skin, but which it is.
They have a crackling festival here in one of the little small towns west of me, one of those little Cajun towns.
No air humping, Monty.
My father-in-law, when he was alive, they used to go over there and get in those crackling contests. He won quite a few of them. He makes some good crackling.
Microwave? Like
Yes,
popcorn?
Lisa, those are friggin' awesome. Sprinkle a little Tabasco on them. I love them damn things.
I've
Yeah, they'll
never
pop
heard of
up
them.
just like popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
They're light, fluffy. They're friggin' good.
Hmm.
Only place I can find them is a Dollar General or Dollar Family Dollar. It's the
What are
only
those
place I can
things?
find them. Pork rinds.
Is it
Yeah,
real?
chicharrones, Victor. Yeah,
Is it real?
probably not. Who knows?
What it tastes like,
But they're damn good.
are they?
They're really good. They're real light. They're fluffy. Like I said, you sprinkle your Tabasco on there, and they'll go to crackling and stuff, but it gives just a really good flavor. Because the spicy ones are that crappy kind of spice that, yeah, they get hot, but they don't taste the same.
You like hog head cheese, Shane?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
It's really good we eat it on a Ritz cracker.
Ooh, yeah.
Got some local places here that make it. It's really good.
Yeah, Lisa, you find them, you buy all they got in the store because they're hard to find.
It's at Dollar General.
Yeah, Dollar General carries them, and Family Dollar's the only two places I've been able to find them here lately.
But Dollar General's a mile from me. So what's the name of it? I'll go look tomorrow.
They're just go into your popcorn section,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just. I was trying to think of what they called them.
Chicharrones.
Well, chicharrones is the original, but I don't think they call them that. They may.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, you'll know them when you see them. They come in a popcorn bag and all.
Yeah.
So you put them in the microwave.
Yeah. Just like popcorn.
Still talking about pork rinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dollar
they're
General.
not bad.
Well, ours, they also have the barbecue ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of those. Yeah, they're really good. I enjoy them. I like a better popcorn, that's for sure.
You can buy cases of them on Amazon they're cheap.
I just still
Always
remember the
places
taste
were
of.
not-
I just still remember the taste of them when we used to render the lard fat off of pigs, and the cracklings. Oh man!
Speaking of lard, I went to the store today because I was getting stuff for dinner, and also I'm going to make some cookies tomorrow for the kids. And the recipe called for lard. I looked at lard. It was $26 for a little quart bucket of lard.
Holy
Holy
moly!
cow.
Yeah, but that stuff, you can render it back out. It lasts forever. Bacon grease is better. I mean, use bacon grease instead of lard. It's better flavor anyway. And that shit will keep forever too.
A couple of nights ago, I was on a late night chat, and someone, I think it was California, $27.99 for a pound of pork chops. A pound.
Good
Lord.
Lord.
I'm like, talking about high on the hog.
Yeah, I can still buy. I just bought some T-bone steaks, family packs for $5.99 a pound.
I just
Well,
bought a
that's
whole
pretty good.
tenderloin.
And this is in a mom and pop store. Sorry, Monty.
I just bought a
Go ahead.
whole pork tenderloin for in between $17 and $20. You know how many pork chops I get out of those?
Oh yeah, when you buy the whole roll, it's a different deal. That's kind of like your
Yeah.
buy your pork loins also in bulk, and it's just a cut off. So usually 3-4 pounds each. And then you gotta, you can just throw it in the crock pot. And 5 hours later, you got a friggin' meal. Throw your taters and everything around it.
Yep.
Put it on 200 and walk away.
Yeah, Shane.
What?
So,
Aren't
Red,
you?
are you back to being? Sorry.
Do what, Bonnie?
I'll ask you later.
All right.
I got a question. So, is Red pilling?
Yes.
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 Okay, so she switched her name back to Red
Again,
again. Okay,
she like.
just checking.
I think she just likes to confuse the hell out of everybody. It's the only
Just
thing
look
I
at her
do.
avatar.
No, I
I don't have
can't.
my glasses. I don't have my glasses on, brother.
I am seeing a shortage. Like several stores all the way around us. Shane.
What? I didn't say that.
We cannot find
Whoa.
pasta.
Keep it there for a little bit longer. Now I'm going to start seeing another
Any
one of you inside.
pastas?
Okay, you're seeing a shortage of what now?
Pastas. Like anything. Spaghetti, shells, macaronis, the pastas. They're all disappearing.
That's probably for the best.
It probably is.
No.
All
I
these
have
new
to have
pastas are
those
nothing but
carbs.
saturated sodium. They're not what they used to be. You'd be better off making your own pasta.
Yeah.
Do you have a KitchenAid stand mixer, Bonnie?
John.
Yes.
Those
That's been
the
a
initials
dream,
of the
but
initials of the person I emailed you about the other day.
Oh,
The reason I ask is the
Never
stand
mind,
mixer, you can buy an attachment for it that you can make.
are you
fresh pasta.
serious, Monty?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Dude,
I'm about done with it.
dude.
The whole community, the whole community village needs to just call him out.
What?
He's harassing people
what just happened?
back behind.
I don't know.
Well, it's pretty serious when somebody's doing that.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's
Yeah.
a big problem.
See, she even says it right there. He's been harassing. And so,
Red, I'm sorry that happened to you. Bella, that's ridiculous.
Miss Bonnie, is it okay if I mention it?
Well, if he's a threat, we need
It's
to know about
something
it so
that
we
needs
can
to be
take care of
said.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's
Mike
picking on
Markerson.
my people.
Okay.
No.
Mike Markerson. Okay. He's claims to be I'm by no means a perfect Christian, but he claims to be a Christian in front of everybody else, but he goes behind the scenes. He's emailed Remote, he emailed Diamond, he's contacted Bella. He had a personal vendetta against Hawk, and yet he upset Diamond, he upset Remote, and it's just, when I prayed for Hawk up on Hawk's show, he tried saying that my prayer was a lie and this and that. You know what I'm saying? He tries to portray this perfectness when he's not. In all actuality,
How can a prayer be a lie? That's kind of ridiculous
I know.
to even say that.
Does he
What I'm
understand
saying-
that cyber stalking is a crime?
That's how Hawk.
crime?
That's how
Does
two
he
of Hawk's
understand?
prayathons. Yeah, that's how two of Hawk's prayathons have been taken down because he himself turned Hawk in for cyberbullying and threats during a prayathon.
Yeah,
So-
but he's stalking people. So that's different. That's different.
Exactly.
That's a whole
Yes.
different. I mean,
I've
maybe
seen
D-Dog
around
knows how to address that. I mean, but man, that's pretty sad. That's really
Yeah.
sad.
So he's
sad.
going behind the scenes and getting a hold of people and making them feel bad. And yet, when he comes up in chat,
come here.
when he comes up in
Yeah, right.
chats, people are timing him out, and he has
Yeah, I see it.
he has multiple accounts too. I mean, more than Frog. He'll
But
come in with
when-
multiple accounts, and he keeps getting blocked and everything, and yet he'll come up there raising a ruckus, asking to be modded, and even in my chat. And
Yeah, but what he's doing now to Bella and Red and no telling what other girls,
yeah,
that's crossing the line. Now, D-Dog, you
Yes,
may
yeah.
know of a way to handle this better than any of us, but I do know a way to handle
But
it.
he knows.
And all I need is
He
his
knows if he's a
information.
mod. If
All I
he's a
need to know
mod,
is where he
the mods
lives and
can't-
his information.
Well, and I've seen him. And here's our motto: is if anybody asks to be a mod on ours, they're the last person we're ever going to give them a wrench. We just won't do it.
Yeah.
If they're asking, they don't deserve it. If our mods know them and like them, and they've been around a long time, they're there every time, yeah, then they're going to get a wrench. But if they're just there occasionally, and they ask for one, ain't happening. But
right.
yeah, we've seen him on ours quite a bit, and I've blocked him twice on ours just because I seen what he said in the chat a time or two. I think I told Mike to block him permanently.
Yeah, because if
He's
you have a
permanently
wrench, you can't block another mod, can you?
Nope.
But Mike can.
Right. The
Yes,
head of the
Right.
The administrator has that responsibility to block mods.
Yeah, see,
Right.
we've got two administrators right now. We got Mike and Tracy Q. We made her an administrator too. And naturally, I'm an administrator also. But I don't usually get over there. That's not my deal. I just stay off of that. Now, occasionally I'll be over there when I'm just watching, and I'll snipe a few.
Well, one of your all's mods, and she's a really good mod. She has most of his account names already written down. I'll
That's
just say
Tracy.
that right now.
Tracy
Well-
and Liz
Yeah.
both. Tracy and Liz. Them two girls are vicious. Now Bella may have it too.
Mm.
Yeah. But
I
I'm just
bet
saying
that's the one I was talking to. Was it
He's got
last
a-
night?
he's got a lot of accounts.
Yeah, we've got a couple like that. We've got some people from another channel that they've got 3 or 4 different utensils they use to come in on. So their IPs change a little bit by one letter usually, and we're used to them now too. And Tracy and Liz both know about them, so they just take care of them as soon as they see them, no matter what their name comes in as. What are you thinking, D-Dog? Looks like you got something on your mind.
I'm thinking a 50-pound chicken's a big chicken.
That is a big chicken. That might feed 1 or 2 people. Yeah, we had one come in tonight on Ken's, or no, it wasn't Ken's, it was Travis's. And he had the Punisher in the USA market Punisher sign. And it said Liberty Warrior. I just went up there and I not only blocked him, I reported him. So I know damn good and well it wasn't Mike. And if it was Mike, he ain't going back on that channel with that name.
Right.
But Mike never texted me afterwards, so I guess I was good. Yeah, I just nuked him. Not like Bonnie does. I did it a little different. I didn't take out everybody around him.
Thank
Clean the
you.
whole
I
chat.
did that tonight. Luckily, I was able to undo it right away.
I got a bot in my chat for the first time today.
They're getting bad.
It
Yep.
went as fast as it came in too.
One thing I noticed on a chat last night, Shane, and I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned that tonight or not. In mine, I did today. We was talking about different off the wall topics, and stuff. But it depends on what we was talking about at that time. All of a sudden, they was coming in like gangbusters, do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, really? So I got to thinking about that. It's yeah, something about algorithms, AI, whatever you want to call it. Depends on what you're talking about. That's when they start flowing in.
Yeah, depending
What
on
I've
your subject
noticed.
does have to do. Yeah, it does have something to do with it because if it's a normal, quiet conversation, you might get one occasionally. But if it's a hot topic, yeah, you'll end up getting 3 or 4 every couple minutes.
It's almost like they're a marker of some kind.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
I just
understand
can't
what I'm
figure
saying?
out.
Not necessarily something that goes to porn or anything.
Right.
It's like it's a marker, and when a specific subject is brought up, those things fly in. And I'm wondering if YouTube is using that to record as a reminder or a gauge point in the conversation
Yeah.
to check on whether they're going to ban you or, whatever. It's
Here's the
just
thing.
weird how that happens because some channels don't get any. You won't get one.
Here's the thing,
Well,
though. Is it Google or YouTube that's doing it?
Yeah, well, if I knew that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got a new one in the chat there, Bonnie. I don't know him. Kinda. Lisa apparently knows them, or they're at least saying hi. Slow Country. Do you know them?
I have no idea who it is. I like to say hi to people because typically, if you say hi to somebody and they don't respond, they're either a bot or they are going to be up to no good in the chat.
Okay.
Now there's some people over here from what's his name's channel?
Kim.
No, what's his name? What's the guy? He was just on with Cam.
Cam.
Thank you, Cam. There were some of Cam's people that were over here. Pinky was one of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Pinky said that they were, I guess it's a she, was from Cam's channel.
All right, Tyne. You've been on Liberties, huh? Dangerous Freedom and Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you for coming by.
Yep. Welcome.
I've seen Tyne before.
Anyway, I heard from somebody that if you report them, that it flags the channel.
Who knows?
I know.
You don't know what to believe.
Yep.
Now,
It's really sad. We have to.
If they're chatting or a bot, I don't just delete them. I just hit report them because a lot of times it's that porn shit when I get a hold of them, and I just report them, and I just go up there and hit pornography and
Boom,
click OK, and they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I do
And
know
you're
that
supposed to be pulling them off permanently as they come across them. Once you delete them like that and report them, YouTube's new rule says they're pulling them off and blocking their IP addresses so they can't even get on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposedly what YouTube says. Now they're stuck.
The new guidelines.
I do know the other day during Diamond's show that Mike Markison come in as a different account, and he was trying to draw attention to him, he was wanting Diamond to address him, but it wasn't happening and everything. He goes, I reported this channel for because he kept getting timed out. Yeah,
he said.
And so he reported the channel. I'm like, Urgh.
He said, don't report the person, report the channel or something. Remember that?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Hey, isn't Mike Markison the same guy that went after Prepping 101 a few months ago?
Yep.
I thought so.
That
sounds familiar.
That's good to hear, Tyne.
Oh, you did read it.
That's good to hear, Tyne. Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lisa, I think there's just so many of them out there that we're just seeing more and more of them because I think YouTube's probably putting them out there on purpose.
I think it's something else. I don't think
Patriot channels.
I don't think it's porn. I think it's something else now. I think in the beginning some of them were, but I think
who
it's
knows
something
what it
else
is?
now.
I'm not going to click on it to find out different.
Never will, no. But it's strange. It ain't like you can call YouTube and ask them. You can't hardly get them on the phone.
Yeah, and then when you do, they won't talk to you.
Right.
Nose
Did
picking.
somebody put Diamond Lil in my chat? Diamond Lil's link. I don't think I was that over at Ken's.
That was
Where
over
I
at
saw
Ken's,
it, I
yeah.
don't think-
Yeah, that was over at Ken's. Everybody was
Okay.
asking because she has a new channel.
Yep. If any of y'all know it,
There might have been in Travis's because we was over there first.
Lisa.
You got it, Monty?
Who, me?
You want one of us to put it in there?
I can't
Well,
post
we-
because I'm not a mod here.
Yeah, and I don't have her channel either. Otherwise, I'd do it.
You're not a mod here, Monty?
Nope.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mentioned that a couple days ago when I was up here. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. That's up to you.
Thank you, Bella.
Don't do it, Bonnie. It's a trick. It's a trick, Bonnie. Don't do it.
No,
It's that
not.
MM he was talking about.
No, no, mine. You know what's weird is he'll throw up his initials under his regular accounts, MMM. His same initials is the same thing as my 3 initials.
Right.
But he.
I will when I get back to my phone. I don't know why I can't do that on the computer, but I can do it on my phone. It's kind of
Thank you,
odd.
Bella.
On the computer,
just-
if you go to the full right of the name in that empty space right there by the slider bar, there you'll have 3 dots.
Yeah, I
And when you
did
click
that.
on the 3 dots, there's a thing there for you to add a mod. Add that person as a mod.
See, on my computer it says put user in timeout or block user.
Well, they have to type something
No,
fresh
that's
and
on,
then go to it.
that's on your
And that's the
StreamYard
wrong
That's
one.
side.
Yeah, it's a
That's on your
StreamYard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's if I go to my phone
There's a bot
and
for
pull
you.
up my channel.
There's one right
There's
there.
a bot.
Get
There's
him,
Go.
more
Lisa.
of them.
Gone.
Bella, Lisa.
Get him.
Oh,
Oh,
here it
really?
goes.
You heard me call
Here
him
goes.
out.
You know who that is?
Yep.
Is that one of the names, Monty?
No,
No,
I would
that's a
imagine.
new
not
one.
that I know of. That's a bot. It's repetitive.
Mhm.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah. Yeah, they're hammered.
Somebody
Huh.
got him. Okay.
Slow
That
ain't so
night-
slow, is he? He needs to be fast country.
He got a beat down.
That well, there was multiple. That the freakiest one I ever seen is when I was over at Gigi's one time, and this was months ago. And someone come over from Travis said, "Hey, Travis needs your help." So I went over there, and I was just watching chat just with bots. I mean, the only thing it was the same message. The only thing different was the number, the very first prefix number. It was changing because
Mhm.
you would nail them, and it would still it filling from top to bottom. And I'm like, whoa, that was the
Well, you know
craziest I've
what?
ever
Wow.
seen.
I seen that on prepping, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. And then they did that to Zach. And Zach, he just stuck up for himself. Well, the next time it went to happen, we had told or prepping, and Hawk says, "Hey, if it happens again, you call us. We don't care what time it was." They started doing it to Zach again. He put out need help. 300 people showed up and wiped him out in about 15 seconds, and they hadn't been on Zach since. I
There's
know.
another one.
Another bot. Yeah,
Get him,
and we
girl.
did that.
Hey, Silver Girl.
We did that for Hawk prepping, Zach, Who else was on there? There was a couple of them we've done that for.
Yeah, don't mess with Zach. That's for sure.
Oh no. Now he's got his own channel. I just hope he's doing real good.
Yeah.
That new channel
Yeah.
he's got, and he's sharp as a tack.
Hey, Silver Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you.
I'm Captain Finger, and he goes by now the Captain Other Finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he likes giving that one.
Oh yeah. So he come up on Hawk's Prayathon. The first time he let the bird fly. The second time, the next weekend, I was like, okay, hi Zach. So I give him the flying bird. I was being nice. So he was being good all the way through. And I was like, Zach, the only difference between me and you is I don't have a fetish with peanut butter. He went, bam! I mean, real quick. I'm like, oh, brother.
Oh yeah. Hey, Silver Girl.
I
Yeah,
love him to death.
but Zach straightened us out. He doesn't like peanut butter. He likes bacon grease.
Yeah, that's right.
Zach's awesome. I love Zach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a good dude.
He's-
And when he
he's got a
talks,
lot of,
it's worth listening to.
oh yeah. I love his scripture he lays down. I love his rants he lays down. He's full of compassion and he's just awesome.
He's a rock star, man. Plain
He's
as
a
up.
good guy.
He's a rock star.
Yeah, he's smart as hell too. He's a computer programmer.
Yeah. Well, he was building programs for who was that? It was some pretty good sized company. And he was doing
Yep.
design art, kind of like War Machine does for us.
Right.
He was doing that. He's sharp as tack. When it comes to computer, that boy, he knows his shit.
He even
I can
writes it
build
for
a
the mobile
computer. I can't
apps.
program it.
Do what, Slow?
I said I can build a computer. I just can't program it.
I used to do all that. I haven't done it in 10 years. Got away from it.
Lots changed.
Yep. Still the same basic concept, though. When it comes to a PC, it's still all the same. Now, you get these phones or these tablets, it's a little different, but it's still basic components. It's just on when it comes to a laptop, it's a lot more soldering, a lot more critiquing. You got to have a damn good spyglass to see half this shit.
Right.
Yeah, we have a local guy in our town that repairs phones and iPads. You got to see his little desk, man. He's got so much stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good guy.
I had to have a tech come and work on my laptop one time. Big guy. He come in. He was like 300 pounds. And I said, how in the world are you going to work on my laptop? He goes, well, I'm just going to take it apart and fix it. I was like, how? Your fingers aren't chopsticks.
Mhm.
No, he just picks it up, he throws it in the trash and lays a new one down, opens it up, and pushes power. Because that's about as cheap as having someone work on them anymore.
I was under warranty. The company had to pay for it.
Oh, that'd be all right then.
He had to come and replace the Bluetooth card.
Mm.
I bought 5 computers this year. All of them are still up and running. But that's how many I've bought this year so far.
Later, Bella. I might be over there in a little bit.
Okay, Monty, you're
My Bella.
blue.
Well, Bella, hate to see you go.
What's that, Bonnie?
Bye, Bella. You're blue.
Am I?
He's the biggest Smurf I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Wasn't me.
Those midnight text.
If I notice,
Oh,
I
yeah.
stay up till 2.
Getting those
It's
midnight
CBS.
texts.
It's CBS. It's CBS.
Bonnie, I'd love to argue with you, but no. When I get one waking me up in the middle of the night, and then she thinks she's smart. She goes, I'll just email it to him. It still rings in my ear. It's next to my phone. And I'm thinking, he says, well, I didn't figure you'd get that till morning. I said, well, it was morning. It was like 2:30 or 3 in the morning. But yeah, it was morning. You can't figure out why I'm a grizzly bear till about noon. My mom will not even call me till after lunch because she knows I'm probably not the best person to talk with if I didn't sleep well.
That's like
I know. I'll
that's like
go,
when
are you still a bear?
That response
if you-
this morning, if you could have seen it, you would have thought I was Zach. That's all I'm going to say.
later, Bella. If any of you have ever watched the Prayathon, and whenever when Hawk wakes up and he hasn't had his coffee, he gets up there, he'll come up on panel. How are you, Hawk?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
I'm like, is that him or the dog's growling?
If I ain't
When I
had a
worked-
cigarette or at least half a pop, yeah, you don't want to talk to me. 'Cause I don't drink
When I
coffee.
worked for the maximum security prison to the south of me, first thing in the morning, the inmates wouldn't even come up to me. And I asked one of them why one time. They said, I'd rather run into a wild bear. It'd be nicer.
So now, you work there or you was a resident?
No, I worked there. I was one of the
Oh,
guards.
okay. Okay.
When I was, everyone thought I was the town counselor or something. So they would come beating on my door at like 3:00 in the morning. Guy problems, girl problems, whatever. But they knew you better have a bag of Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. You're gonna wake me up.
You're easy.
So I'd sit there and listen to them while I was eating my cookies.
Come wake me up at 3:00 in the morning. I don't care what you got.
I don't know.
It's not going to
Big
end well for you. You
big
better
old
be
bottle
on
of Crown
time.
settle me down.
What would settle you down?
Big old bottle of Crown would settle me down. So I'm going, I got a couple days worth of drink right there. I'd be all right.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty good. If I'm woke up in the middle of the night, I won't get mad. It's that first thing in the morning. You know, it's in between that 6 and 9 o'clock area that, because I usually get to
Yes.
sleep real well. That's where I'm the worst.
D-Dog, you got to have virgin Pop Tarts or purple crayons or a box of pens.
Well, pens always make everything taste funny for a couple days. I stopped eating those.
It's like black licorice. It takes a day or two to get that taste out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I love black licorice.
Yeah, or talking nice to a politician. Oh God, just thinking about it makes my mouth taste like shit.
Makes you want to go lick a dog's ass.
Yeah, that'd be a step up.
Yeah.
They seem to like it after they've eaten something bad. They'll go lick their own ass. I mean, shit, it's got to be better than what they just ate.
Yeah, what they need to do is, like Gallagher said, they need to just make dog food taste like dog ass. Then they won't be all finicky about it.
Does anybody remember Senator Joe Donnelly?
Yes.
Donnelly.
He came over to my house one time wanting to put a sign up in my yard, right? And I said, sure, I'll let you put a sign up in my yard as soon as you can do one thing. He goes, well, what's that? I said, quit chewing your ass every time you speak. He's left the house, never came back.
You gave him the D-Dog treatment.
No, the D-Dog treatment is what 5 items are laid out in the First Amendment, and if they can't list all 5, and if they don't know what order they're in, they can get the fuck away from me.
There you go.
I don't even care if they're in the right order as long as they can get all 5 because most of them can't get 3. Lisa, Bonnie, did you see that? Lisa was addressing you.
Oh, no, it says at Shane.
Yeah, but you're taking notes for when I come down to help with the house.
Thanks for the wrench, Bond.
You're welcome.
Now you just got to figure out how to use the damn thing.
Oh, I know how to use it.
Throw it in them damn gears, right?
Yeah.
Slows everything down so you get time to figure out what's going on.
Oh well. Oh,
It works.
Shane, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at this one, brother. So
right.
Bella was there when this happened. I was doing a show, and a bot come in there real fast. I went to go and hit it. I was in the control side, not YouTube side. So I was in YouTube side. So I went to go and hit it while I was over there, and it moved, and Bella had already hit it, and chat moved right when I did, and so I hit it or something. Anyway, I ended up throwing a mod a wrench. I'm like, only me. And she goes,
No, not
did you
only
just see
you,
that?
hon.
She goes, did you see that? You just modded a bot. I'm like, yeah, I know. So I had to go back over to this YouTube studio, unwrench it, hide it.
Yeah, that's a porn site I wanted to remember, so I went ahead and give it a red so I could get back to it. That must have been a stripper midgets or something.
Oh, Bella was laughing her butt off. She goes, way to go. You modded a bot. I'm like, yeah, I know.
The bot probably blew up. It probably had a meltdown, didn't know what to do. Probably shorted out.
That's what happened when I wiped out chat that night. It moved right when I was zapping it, and it happened tonight on LW.
Yeah, but
The
Bonnie,
chat
over here,
moved.
how did you get 4 of them below and 3 of them above? That's what I can't figure out. How'd you get half the damn chat?
Seriously?
Chat disappeared.
She's talented. She's got
I'm
talent.
telling you. I told Mike, I said, if
got
you
a
need to know how to
high-powered
nuke the
rifle.
whole chat, get a hold of her. She
If
can
you
do
want to
it.
break an anvil, call Bonnie.
That ain't no shit with a feather.
I go in with a Uzi.
Just mows them down.
Lisa's probably not finding it as funny as we are because she was the culprit of that one.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, there she goes.
Oh, Lisa. She got me in the process.
Well, that's one high-powered wrench. You're right there, Red. She had a rod of God with that one.
Yeah, it was the DeWalt. She had the Tim the Tool Man Taylor's wrench. You know how he always hyped up. He always hyped up.
Oh my God. I love that show.
Yeah, the Benford wrench.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that was the very first couple shows, and he did the lawnmower that could mow a football field in 3.5 seconds.
right. He had like a blown V8 on it or something.
I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah, I like that dishwasher, little power
Howdy, Nick.
wash those little sissy
Howdy, neighbor.
flowers right off the plates.
Yes.
Surely he's a good guy.
Well, after his prison stint, I think he turned out to be a lot better than he was before he went to prison.
Oh,
Changed his attitude,
I
didn't it?
Yeah, he used to traffic
did
cocaine.
not know he went to prison. Dadgummit.
He spent like 3
Yeah, they
years
bro-
in there.
Yeah, they broke that out halfway through the show's tenure.
What'd he do?
He was trafficking cocaine
Oh man.
back in way before the show, way before the show, like in the 70s.
Yeah, he got his humor while he was in prison, and he wrote a book or something while he's in there, and it got him a lead on a little skit somewhere, and then after that, yeah, he become Tim the Tool Man.
Yep.
And a couple other little shows. So yeah, he's quite comical.
He might have ended up on the Rodney Dangerfield's Comedy Hour, because I know a few others did too.
I'm sure it was Les Wexner or someone like that that put him in there.
Him and Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy.
Ron White's still my favorite.
They call
Ron
me
White.
Tater Salad.
His
Yeah,
son
but
they call
Dr.
Tater Tot.
Yeah, but Dr. Phil is not a good guy.
And then his dog
Yeah.
Sluggo.
Yeah, and his dog Sluggo. Yeah, Dr. Phil. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Phil is well, he's got a different name too. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tatum's
Yeah.
nickname
Yes.
ever since she was born has been Tater Tot. My little Tater Tot.
I didn't know how many
I don't
guys
know,
they was
Victor. I
gonna,
think Gigi should have. It's changed a bunch.
didn't know how many guys they was going to use, or didn't know how many guys it was going to take to remove me from the bar, but I knew how many they was going to use. I was like, good God.
I didn't want to be drunk in public. I wanted to be drunk in a bar.
Bar.
They threw me into public. That skit he did, which is about, I don't know, 2.5 minutes long, 2 minutes 35 seconds, where he's running for president. If you haven't watched that, that is some of the funniest shit, but he's spot on. I mean, he is spot on. What he says would work. Bonnie, you got to pull that up real quick. Ron White for president. That is friggin' hilarious.
Well, it's time for me to hit Sleepy Town, so I'll see you guys later.
Later,
What
brother.
time is it? Oh, Lord.
Oh,
It's 12. Yeah, I'm
gonna go
not
and
far
say-
behind you.
I'm going to go say
good
hi to
night,
Zach.
dog.
See you, D.
Did y'all want me to
Thank
pull
you,
that out?
Thank you, Miss Bonnie, for having me up on panel.
Well,
Slow,
everybody's
Shane, John.
All right.
Chat.
leaving.
See ya.
Night,
Monty.
I'll let y'all later. I'm going to go say hi to Zach.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Y'all
All right,
have
buddy.
Till
fun.
Captain Finger says hi.
I will.
He may not remember
Thanks
me.
for
It's been so
Later.
long since I've seen him.
All right. Later, y'all.
All right.
See ya. Well, that's up to them other two, Bonnie, if they want to see it. But
You got it pulled up,
Yay,
buddy?
yay. Well, no. I'm waiting to see what y'all say.
Just play it. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, let me. Is it on YouTube?
yes, you can find it on YouTube.
Pull it up, Shane. You can play it easy as, you can, as she can.
Hang on.
Probably
Let's see.
quicker.
Let's see.
And remember, it makes a funky sound on mine too.
Yeah, I know. There it is. Pause this. Share screen. Share screen.
Share screen.
All right. Bonnie.
There we go.
Oh, I got to do it over here. Duh.
Do the big. There you go.
I was doing it on
Yeah,
the
you're
other
in
screen.
control.
I was on her screen instead of mine trying to do it. I think your discretion is strongly advised. Strong content and language. For you slow readers,
Folks, I was just down in Cocoa Beach, Florida. And just south of Cocoa Beach, Florida is a huge Air Force base. It takes up 115,000 acres of oceanfront property. They have military housing.
What'd you do?
Muted.
Shane. Shane, did you mute you? You probably did.
you what?
It's muted.
Did you forget
Did
to
you
share the
mute
audio?
you?
Oh, I hit my mute. I'm sorry. Let me back. Where do I lose y'all? Sorry.
Dumbass.
I think he was right at the military base.
Okay. Oh, so sorry. Me so sorry. Me hit wrong button.
On the beach. Major Nelson didn't have oceanfront property, and he was an astronaut with a motherfucking genie. If you gotta have oceanfront, join the Navy. That's all I'm saying. And back that base up 15 miles and let us sell this asset to help pay for this war. We can sell it to Israel. They've got a lot of cash. They need a place to stay. That shit ain't working out for them over there. And it's the only part of Florida that they don't already own. And we take the money we make from selling the rest of Florida to Israel. We buy Mexico, fix it up, and flip it. Now, we'll have to send down some painters and landscapers because they're all up here. And when they're gone, you're going to wonder where the fuck they went because you ain't going to want to do this shit yourself. Not if you're anything like me. We sell Mexico to a country that can put a ton of cash down, but you know they can't make the payments like Peru. Peru has trillions of US dollars in cash in banks all over Peru. It's your cocaine money they tricked you out of. We get all that money back. We finance the balance of Mexico to Peru. We let them get behind on the payments. We repossess Mexico. Now we have Mexico free and clear, new paint, new shrubs. Now, with all that cocaine money, we start buying countries south of Mexico. We buy them all. We buy Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Costa Rica. And every time you buy one of those countries, that long-ass wall this country needs to build gets a little fucking shorter, doesn't it? Until eventually we buy back the Panama Canal, which we built anyway, stand there and go swim this bitch. And you know what we'll call it? North America. North America.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Can you share that link?
I just went to YouTube and put in Ron White for president. It popped right up.
That's awesome.
I could. I just don't know how.
I'll find it.
All right, folks. I'm out. My
See you later,
bed is
John
calling
Ron.
me.
All right, Tony.
Thanks for watching the show earlier.
Yeah, enjoyed it, man.
Comment.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you live
All right, man.
sooner or
If I
later.
am, I'll hop out too.
Here,
Not
Got
everybody in
busy
chat.
hang on. I'm going to put it in private chat.
All right.
Night Red, Victor, Lisa.
I ain't very smart, but
Everybody
I think
else?
that's it.
Bonnie, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out.
And
I
we'll see
appreciate
y'all
it.
later. I'll check on
See
you
you,
tomorrow,
John.
Bonnie.
You have a good night, John.
All right. Y'all have a good night. See y'all later.
You too.
Yeah. I think I'm
I
about
guess I
done.
need to shut it down. Yep.
All right. Well, Slow, I appreciate it.
Hey, same to you, man.
Thank you for coming up.
I'll try to catch you
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Thanks for having me up. Yeah, I'll be
Thank
on
you.
tomorrow. Time might be between 1:30, could even be 2:00 by the time I get up and around and doing stuff. So
Yes. But about 2:00 Central is when I go on to the Podbean.
okay,
I don't know what the
Are
hell
you
the title
Central
is for
or
tomorrow.
Eastern?
I'm Eastern.
2
You're
o'clock
Eastern.
Eastern, so that's
Okay.
1. Yeah, maybe I'll catch a little bit of it before I have to go live. Just depends on how much research I have to do at the last minute, since I don't even know what we're talking about tomorrow yet.
Yeah.
It's been real,
I'll
y'all.
try to catch it. Thank you.
Hey,
You
thank
have
you.
a
All
good
right.
evening.
Yep.
All right, take care.
Y'all in chat, I'm going to close that. Thanks for coming over. Enjoyed having y'all. Have a good evening.